Second down and 20. Hawkins. Back to pass. Throws over the middle. It is caught right at the goal line. Is he in? Touchdown. He got in. Did he? No, he didn't get in. Okay, it's short of the touchdown. I thought they indicated touchdown. It's right at the 1-yard line. Caught by Talik Keaton. 31-yard reception. Sailors up there quickly. Clock stops as they move the chains. Now they put it back in motion, and now Hawkins just clocks it to stop the clock. They have no timeouts left. And now it'll be second down and goal from the 1-yard line. Keaton caught that. Looked like he got in, but he was stopped right at the 1-yard line. And now second and goal from the 1 for the Sailors. 25 seconds left in the first half. Justin Austin at the tailback slot in the eye. Hawkins behind center. Hands off. No, fakes it. Throws in the end zone. Low pass, and it is incomplete. Isaiah Breakstone trying to make the catch. Haven't called his name tonight. He made some great catches last year when we did Sailor games, several of them. So it is now third and goal from the 1. 21 seconds left. Sailors being called for the illegal receiver downfield on that last play, so that is a penalty. And they move the ball back to the 7-yard line. So an odd yardage there. I would think it would be a 10-yarder, but going to mark it at the 7, so it'll be, should be third and goal, right? Because they clocked it. That was the second play. This should be third down. Hawkins looking to pass, and he's in trouble, and he's brought down for the sack at the 10-yard line. Clock runs now. 11-10 seconds. Can the Sailors stop it here to get one more play? Actually, this should be fourth down, but it's only third marked on the field. They clock the ball with 2.7 seconds left. And it does stop, and they will get another play. I think this should have had their fourth down. I thought they got the one at the 1-yard line. They clocked it, the penalty, and then that one. But Sadlow will now come on for the field goal try. It'll be a 17, marked at the 17, so a 27-yard field goal try for Sadlow. Here's the spot, the kick, a low kick, hits the crossbar and bounces away, no good. As time runs out here in the first half. Well, that's about the only negative thing you could say for the Sailors. They missed that field goal. But other than that, it's been all Sailors tonight as they lead it at halftime, 17-0 over the Bayshore Bruins. We'll be back with the start of the second half in about 20 minutes. Stay with us. And for those of you watching on our live stream at halftime, it's got a couple of halftime scores for you. Big game down the road a bit. Riverview 7, Booker 2 at halftime. Unusual score there, but a defensive battle so far there between the Tornadoes and the Rams. Teams that Sarasota played last week, Booker, and Bayshore played Riverview last week. And we got Manatee 33, Seminole 7 at the halftime score as well. We'll be starting the third quarter in just about 5 minutes here at Irick Field as the Sailors hold a 17-0 lead over the Bayshore Bruins. And welcome back to Charlie Cleland Stadium at Irick Field on the campus of Sarasota High School. Doug Miles with you as we get set for the start of the second half. Bayshore and Sarasota. Sailors with the 17-2-0 lead. And as we mentioned, all Sailors in the first half. Justin Austin, 115 yards on 14 carries with the 10-yard touchdown run in there. So he has had a great first half. Hawkins to Tilly Keaton was a 14-yard touchdown pass for the Sailors' second score of the game, and then Billy Sadlow a 37-yard field goal. And that's your scoring for the game so far, as the Bayshore Bruins still looking for their first points of the regular season. Again, they were shut out last week by the Riverview Rams 33-0. And Sarasota losing last week to the Booker Tornadoes 18-9. As we said earlier in the halftime, that game over at Booker tonight. Big defensive battle, apparently. Riverview 7, Booker 2 at the half. So we'll try and keep an eye on that one. If we hear another score, we'll pass it along. But if we don't, join us on SNN at 11:15 for the Football Fever Friday show with Adam Shadoff, joining him at 11:15 live for all the highlights of tonight's action. Both teams back out on the field right now, getting set for the start of the third quarter. Bayshore deferred in the first half, so they will get the ball to start half number 2. And they had their chances. They had one touchdown called back on a penalty, and another time they were very deep in Sailor territory and then turned over the ball on an intercepted right at the goal line. So they've had their opportunities to get it back in this ball game, but penalties have killed them tonight. A lot of offside and illegal procedure penalties on the Bruins tonight. So something that Elijah Freeman, head coach of Bayshore, I'm sure, talked about with his team in the locker room. We are set to start here. Billy Sadlow putting the ball on the tee. And we'll kick off to the Bruins, who will be moving from right to left here in this third quarter. Again, dressed in the white jerseys, blue pants with yellow numbers, white helmets, and a blue trim. And a low squib kick coming down the middle of the field. It's going to be fielded at the 10-yard line, out to the 15, up the middle to the 20, and just short of the 20 is actually where return man is going to be brought down. And that was Jamar Johnson on the return. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bayshore Bruins at their own 18-yard line to start quarter number 3. And see if the offense can get something going here, as they have struggled for a game and a half now. Last week against Riverview and tonight against Sarasota. I formation, offset I. Handoff, Lopez. Ball comes loose as he pops through the line, and it looks like the Sailors get it, and they do. So it does not start well for the Bruins in the second half, and Sailors causing a turnover. And the Sailors get it at the Bayshore 23-yard line. Just 12 seconds in the third quarter here. And a second turnover of the game for the Bruins. Interception and now a costly fumble. Now the Sailors a chance to really widen the score right now. Here's Austin on the handoff. Breaks through the right side of the line, down inside the 15 near the 10, but a flag is thrown in the backfield, and this is going to be a holding call on the Sailors. So they'll bring this one back. That flag comes out right away in the backfield. 99 out of 100 times it's a holding call on the offense. So it'll be 1st and 20 now. At the 35-yard line, spot of the foul call, so it'll be at the 35-yard line of the Bayshore Bruins. Gives them a little breathing room on defense after that fumble on the first play from scrimmage here in the third quarter. Triple wides to the far side, went to the near side. Hawkins throws far side, caught, but no gain at all on the play. Pass caught by Isaiah Breakstone, but brought right down. And no gain on the play. Actually lost for about 1. Second down and 24 for the Sailors. Moving from left to right, dressed in the orange jerseys tonight. Black pants, white numbers, black helmets. Black trim along the shoulder pads. Austin in the backfield, standing behind his quarterback. Now Sarasota's got to burn a timeout. A little confusion on that play there, so they'll burn their first timeout of the second half. 10:54 remaining in the third quarter. Sarasota 17, Bayshore nothing. Let's take timeout. And we're back set to resume here on this second down and 24 for Sarasota. 2 wides to either side of the line. 1 back set is Austin. And the quarterback, Hawkins, in the backfield. Fakes a handoff to Austin. Looks to throw. Throws deep over the middle. Has a man open, and it is nearly picked off. Good job by the Bayshore defensive back there to knock that ball down. 2 Sailor receivers were there, so he was covering 2 receivers in the end zone, but the ball a little bit underthrown, and he was able to knock it down. And it looked to be Yandy Rakamora, defensive back for the Bruins, to make that good play. Third down and 24 for the Sailors. Just underway here, third quarter, after the quick turnover by Bayshore on the fumble. Sailors now with a third down and long in Bayshore territory. Hawkins takes the snap. Actually, that is not Hawkins. That is Christian Patrick in there at quarterback. Completes the pass to Austin, who takes it inside the 20 to the 15-yard line and pushed down out of bounds inside the 15. So Christian Patrick, who normally plays wide receiver and at quarterback on that play, makes the completion to Austin Jones. But there is a penalty on the play, and it's against the Sailors holding. So this will come back. And we've seen that a few times tonight. Some big gainers by Austin, either on a run or a screen pass or a reception, but they've been called back a couple of times on holding calls, and now the ball is back at the Sailor 49. And they have to get down to the 13-yard line of the Bruins for a first down. So 3rd and a mile here. Patrick stays in at quarterback. And now another flag, this time from the side judge, and this is going to be against the Bruins, defensive offside. So that'll push it back into Bayshore territory at the Bruin 46. Quad formation, double wides either side. Patrick in the gun. Austin in the backfield. Takes the handoff. Goes outside. Finds room to the 40, to the 35, to the 30. And finally tripped up inside the 30-yard line. Good run by Austin. Picks up a lot of that yardage, but it'll still be long. 4th and long for the Sailors. Probably 4-down territory here. A little bit out of Sadler's range, I think, for a field goal. So they're going to go for it here. As we come under the 10-minute mark, 9:45 and counting left in the third quarter. Sailors up 17-0. Now in the eye is Josh Booker, freshman running back for the Sailors. Fake handoff by Patrick, rolling to the near side, looking to run. Now he's going to run with it himself, and he's going to be brought down just as he crosses the 30-yard line, and that'll do it. And the Bruins will take over on downs. So Bayshore will get the ball back after the turnover. That was fourth down. Yeah, they're taking a time coming off the field. Now the defense comes on the field, and the Bayshore offense. There seemed to be a little confusion there. That was fourth down, and they held them. So now Bayshore does get the ball back. So the fumble does not result in any points for the Sailors, and the Bayshore gets it back now, 1st and 10, at their own 26-yard line. 9:21 left, third quarter. I formation for the Bruins. Turnaround handoff, Lopez, tailback, nothing doing there. He runs into a wall of Sailors who pushes him back for no gain on the play. Not going to get much there. Nothing's been open there all night. A few times they broke some good running plays tonight. Been to the outside. Only gain of about half a yard. 2nd down and 9 for the Bruins. Ball on the far hash mark. Double wide out split to the far side, one to the near side. And Bresciani, the quarterback, takes the snap, pitches it outside. Brooks, 25 to the 30, flag comes down. Now reverses field, goes back the other way. Actually, that's Jamar Johnson on the carry. Reverses it back toward midfield, has some room in Sailor territory, down the far sideline to the 30, to the 25. Finally brought down to the 23, but I think this is coming back. Flag was thrown very early in the play in the backfield. And it is a holding call on the Bruins, and I don't know how many times that is tonight. It's at least the 3rd time that the Bruins have had a big play called back on a penalty. And that would have given them great field position, but it's going to come back after about a 40-yard scamper there by Jamar Johnson. Now it'll be moved back to the 23-yard line of the Bruins. So a myriad of penalties have really hurt the Bruins tonight. They look at the game tape of this one, they're going to say we had our chances, but penalties have hurt us more than anything else. Plenty of time. They can get a quick score, but so far they have not shown the ability to do that. Good job by the Sailor defense as well. Bresciani in the gun, fakes a pitch. Now he's going to keep it. Quarterback is going to be brought down. No gain on the play. Good job. Sailors getting in there quickly. Not allowing the quarterback to get any running room at all. And we'll bring up a 3rd down and long. As Deron Davis in there on the stop for the Sailors. 3rd down and 12. At their own 22-yard line for the Bruins. 7 minutes, 15 seconds left, third quarter. Now they got to burn a timeout. Took a long time in the huddle. So they will take a timeout. Both teams have had to use timeouts here in the third quarter. Sailors 17, Bruins nothing. Let's take timeout. And we're back at Irick Field. Doug Miles with you tonight. Glad that you are joining us on our high school football game of the week. Sarasota, Manatee counties. And now a 3rd and 12 for the Bruins at their own 24-yard line. Bresciani in the gun, wide receiver in motion to the far side. Takes the snap, looks right, throws right. Caught at the 25 and out to the 30-yard line, and scampers up the right side almost to the first down marker, but it's going to be short. And it will be a 4th down for the Bruins, 4th and 2. And they may be in a position here, they're just going to go for it. Why not? Nope, looks like they're going to bring on the punting unit. Well, 4th and 2, you think they might go for it here, down 17-0 with 6.5 left in the third, but they bring on the punter. Always look for a fake. Now we get a flag thrown in the center half of the field. And it's going to be delay of game on the Bruins. Took a long time for them, even though the players were out on the field in the punt formation. They took a long time to get the ball snapped. Now the Sailors change their line here for the rush on the punt. Good snap, low, short kick, though. It's going to take a bit of a Bayshore roll, and it will roll out of bounds at the Sailor 35-yard line. So no return there. And that's where Sarasota will start 1st and 10 with 6:09 remaining here in the third quarter. We'll be right back after this. And we are back. Sarasota on already. Their offense is on the field at their own 35-yard line. Here comes Bayshore's defense. And midway through the third quarter. And staying in the game at quarterback is Christian Patrick. Hands off. Austin up the middle, finds a hole. Little stutter step inside the 50 to the 45. Still on his feet to the 40-yard line of the Bruins. Great run by Justin Austin. 25 yards. So he is up around the 140, 145-yard mark in the ball game. No huddle for the Sailors. Double wides far side, I formation. Patrick, hands off. Austin goes to the right side, cuts inside to the 35, puts the helmet down, dives ahead to the 30-yard line. And another good run on first down by Justin Austin. And it's a 9-yard pickup. So he is just rolling tonight. Running downhill. No huddle again for Sarasota. Christian Patrick in at quarterback behind center. Again, Austin on the carry. This time it closes up quickly up the middle. Good job by the Bayshore defense there to bring him down. Kyle Thompson looked like the defender got in there. Now a late flag after the play was over. Sideline. Warning. I don't know if it's going to be a penalty or just a warning here on Sarasota. And no penalty, just a warning, first time. Be third down and 2 after a loss of about 1.5 yards on that last carry by Austin. Down to 5:05 and counting left in the third quarter. Sailors up 17-0, looking to add to that lead right now. Patrick Austin, carry outside. He bounces free to the 30-yard line, trying to cut up field and gets down near the 25. Looked like he picked up the first down. A flag also came out. Could be a face mask. That's the initial indication there. Apparently looks like a face mask call. Defender inadvertently trying to bring down Austin. Grabbed the face mask. That is the call. No, it's against Sarasota. So it could have been the stiff arm by Austin, grabbing the face mask of the defender. And that's the call. So it will be a 3rd down and 2 for Sarasota at the 31-yard line of Bayshore. And Bayshore needs to get the ball back here and try and get some points on the board. I formation, ball in the far hash mark. Patrick behind center, 2 wide outs to the near side. Patrick takes the snap, turns around, hands it off. And that is Josh Booker straight up the middle across the 25-yard line. Brought down, picks up enough for the first down. Josh Booker, freshman running back. And he gets the first down for the Sailors. Keeps the chains moving and the clock in motion. Once they get the chains in place, they'll resume the clock. No huddle for the Sailors. We're already at the line of scrimmage. Patrick again. Booker on the carry, bounces outside, and he is dragged down right near the 20-yard line. Short pickup on the play. And he picks up got about 4 yards on that, more than I thought. So 4-yard pickup, actually 5. So he did get a 5-yard gain there. Looked like he was coming along the line of scrimmage there, but got the dive at the end for 5 yards down to the 20. 2nd and 5 for Sarasota. Moving from left to right here in this 3rd quarter. 2 wide outs to the far side, 1 to the near side. I formation. Booker in the tailback slot. Now Patrick stands up, looks over at his coach on the sideline, changing the play here. Now takes the, was going to take the snap, and now we get the flags, delay game. So it took too long on the audible there. And that'll make it now 2nd and 10. Ball back now at the 25-yard line of Bayshore, 3:41 left in the 3rd. Double wides far side, empty on the right. On the near side, Booker fakes a handoff. Now Patrick in motion, throws on the run to the far side. High throw, and it is in and out of the hands of the receiver, incomplete. Keaton over there, the intended receiver, who caught a touchdown in tonight's game, Talik Keaton. Freshman wide receiver for the Sailors. And it is now 3rd down and 9. Extra carry Hawkins now back in the game at quarterback for Sarasota. Lining up in the gun. Josh Booker in the backfield standing to his left. 2 wide outs to the far side, 1 to the near side. Hawkins fakes a handoff, going to keep it himself, gets across the 20 to the 15, down near the 10, and that's where he's brought down. So Hawkins right away back in the game after a few plays off. Picks up a big gainer and a first down. And it's right on the 10 or just short of it. Yep, 1st and goal. Got enough for the 1st and goal for the Sailors. No huddle for the Sailors. Hawkins again in the gun. Takes the snap. And hands off Booker. Goes up the middle, cuts outside, driving to the goal line. Touchdown, Sailors! Josh Booker from 10 yards out with 3:06 left here in the 3rd quarter gives the Sailors another touchdown. So 2 10-yard runs for touchdowns, one by Justin Austin in the first, quarter. And now a 10-yarder by Josh Booker. Now Sadlow with the extra point try. As the Sailors go 65 yards in 3 minutes and 1 second. And looking to put point number 24 up on the board as the Sailor flag comes running by the stands. They do that every time the Sailors score a touchdown. Big Sailor flag. Here's the extra point try. It is up, and it is good. So with 3:06 remaining in the third quarter, it's the Sarasota Sailors 24 and the Bayshore Bruins nothing. Let's take timeout. And welcome back to Irick Field, Charlie Cleland Stadium on the campus of Sarasota High School. Happy Sailor crowd here seeing their team up 24-0 over the Bayshore Bruins after that 10-yard touchdown run by freshman Josh Booker, capping off a 65-yard scoring drive. And now Sadlow gets the kick away. Nice high end-over-end kick. Going to be fielded at going to be bounced at the 7-yard line and picked up just short of the goal line and run out, and only run out to about the 7-yard line by David Lopez. That's where Bayshore will start, 1st and 10, deep in their end of the field. And time running out. I'll spot it right at the 10-yard line. Bayshore moving from right to left here in this third quarter. And they spread 2 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side, offset eye. Bresciani, low snap in the gun, hands it off. Lopez up across the 15-yard line and picks up about 5 on that first down carry. Sailors have done a great job shutting down the Bayshore offense. Don't believe they've had any pass completions, a couple of attempts, but that's about it. Clogging up the middle on the run as well. 6-yard pickup, 2nd and 4. Bresciani hands off again and breaking it free up across the 25 to the 30 to the 35 near the 40-yard line. Good run there by Jamar Johnson. And Jamar Johnson picks up a first down at the 34-yard line. So good run there up the middle. That time they got some good blocking up front, broke free, broke open a hole for Johnson. 2 minutes, 10 seconds, and counting left in the third. Bayshore trying to get something going here. Still looking for their first points of the season. Shut out by Riverview last week, 33-0. Bresciani takes the snap, holds the ball out, and finally it is handed off in the backfield, and the ball is, well, the play's blown dead. No gain at all on that play. Took a long time for that play to develop. never looked like it got anywhere, and it didn't. So it'll be actually a loss of about 3 on the play. Back to the 30-yard line. First down and 13. Second down, 13. Here's a pitch in the backfield. Johnson near side, goes down the near sideline, gets up across the 35, pushed out of bounds right around there. And he picks up about 5 yards on that carry. It'll bring up now a 3rd down and 9 for Bayshore. 1 minute left here in the third. Reminder, in 2 weeks, we'll be back with you with our Game of the Week broadcast, a district game, first district game of the season at Lakewood Ranch. We'll have the Mustangs hosting the Braden River Pirates, 7:25. Hope you can join us for our live broadcast. Look forward to a good game over at Lakewood Ranch. They have a new coach as well. That ball is deflected on the pass. It is still caught, though, at the 45-yard line. Ball was batted around a couple of times and caught by Yandy Rakamora out at the 44, and good enough for a first down. Wasn't pretty, but it'll work for the Bruins as they get a fresh set of downs here. 48 seconds, and the clock is moving here late in the third. Tight formation now, but 2 wideouts split wide either side. Bresciani inside handoff, and that clogs up quickly as the Sailors converge on the runner. Deron Davis in on the stop, leading that charge. No gain on the play. And 20 seconds now down to 15. Let's see if Bayshore gets one more play off here in the third quarter. On the 2nd down and 10. They break huddle with 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7. Don't think they're going to make it. 3 seconds. And they don't. So that'll end the third quarter of play. After 3, it's Sarasota 24, Bayshore nothing. Let's take time out. And back at Irick Field, teams have changed ends. It'll be a 2nd down and 10 now. Bruins now moving from left to right as we start quarter number 4. I have to get the clock up showing 12 minutes. It still shows triple zeros. Now they got it set. At their own 45-yard line. I formation. Offset I. Bresciani in the gun. Takes the snap. Hands off, and nothing doing as Jamar Johnson got the ball in the backfield and tripped up right away. Khalib Smith in on the stop for the Sailors. Julius Gonzalez in there as well. Loss of 3 on the play. Back to the 41. Now Bayshore breaks huddle. Split wideouts. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Offset I again. Bresciani in the gun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looks to throw. Now steps up in the pocket. rolling out, throws on the run, nearly picked off. That would have been a pick six right there for Jeremy Trebles, who had nothing but green pasture in front of him in the goal line, but just bounced off his hands and incomplete. Fortunately for Bayshore, although now it's fourth down, they're going to have to punt it anyway. So good job tonight by the Saddle defense, not allowing the Bayshore Bruins to really get any momentum at all going. And Justin Austin now back for Sarasota at his own 32, awaiting the punt. And we're going to get a timeout by Bayshore. A little confusion getting the right players on the field for the punt formation. 11:09 left in the fourth quarter. 24-0 Sailors over Bayshore. Let's take timeout.